Cannot tell a lie. We cut down a tree, even though it was a fake one. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy, Vitamin M, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Silver here. In the last episode, we checked out the bug catching contest and we took down this weird tree that was here. And that was actually Sudowoodo, but we weren't able to catch him. But you can find him later on in the game after you do some words are hard, from certain things. But if we go right here to the right, we talk to this guy right afterwards. Did you clear that wretched tree? I'm impressed! I want you to have this. This is TM08, and this is Rock Smash. So before Rock Smash was made in HM, it was a TM here. And there are multiple of these, but this is the only one they can get right now. If there's any rocks in your way, just smash them. So this is a move that you can use on the overworld, obviously. So, and it's really only needed in one place. That's going to be in Ecruteak City for story purposes. So as you see, I'm going to teach this to Rocky here. Put Rocky back in the party. So we're all jamming out in the party right here, so it's going to be good. So, but in this episode we're going to be headed to Ecruteak City, and something I also forgot to mention is that route where that guy is right there too. On Thursdays there's a guy named Arthur, that he will be here, and if you talk to him he will give you a Hardstone. So Hardstone is an item that you can have rock Pokemon hold that ups and moves of rock types. So, pretty cool. But we're going to be... I have Nidorino out, and that's not what I want here. So we're going to be... well, actually, let me put Flaffy out there. He hits harder. So we're going to be headed to Ecruteak City right after we fight this guy. This is a Psychic right here, as you can see. Well, you can't quite tell in this game, but he's a Psychic, and this guy can kind of kick your butt. He has a Drowsy that knows Hypnosis and a Dream Eater. So Dream Eater is a move that can only be used when... the opposing Pokemon is asleep, and because of that, it is a really hard-hitting move. I think it's 100 power, and it also will drain HP, and you will be able to recover half of the HP that you did. So it's definitely a really nice strategy to have. It's a really great move, but the downside is you can only use it if the Pokemon is asleep. And okay, that was pretty easy, so that was nice. Flaffy's almost there. So, now that that's over with, we actually can find some new Pokemon on this route. Well, not really new, but in Pokemon Crystal here, you can encounter the evolved forms of Legba, Hootoots, and Spinarak right here. So, obviously, Leedy and Noctowl and Aridos, respectively. They're only available here in Pokemon Crystal, and you can get them here if you didn't really want to catch them early on and train them. That's up to you, but you can find them here. So, with that in mind, here we are in Ecruteak City. So, this is definitely more of the, I would say, the religious hub of the game, as you kind of get more introduced into the spirituality and the religion that's really involved in this game. This game, one of its motifs is religion, and I think that's actually really, really cool, you know, considering, you know, I'm a pretty big Catholic, so pretty neat. And yeah, I always thought that this game was always unique in trying to have that perspective, have that motif lying out throughout it. So there's a couple things that we can do here. But before that, Bike Shop's calling. Hi, Vitamin M. Our bicycle sales have gone through the roof. We owe it all to your advertising. By riding around on our bicycle, as our way of saying thanks, please keep that bicycle. Thanks again. So after you've taken so many steps on a bike, the bike shop will call you and say, hey, you know, we're doing great, and you can keep the bike. So it's a good move. It's a good move. So we got the gym right there, and I don't want to do the gym quite yet. I'm going to be waiting to do that. But if we go into this house right here, we can talk to this guy. Ah, you're on an adventure with your Pokemon. Well, what's an adventure without treasure hunting? Am I right, or am I right? Yeah, I think you're right. That's pretty neat. Good, you understand the true spirit of adventure. Oh, I like that. Take this with you. Why do you ever see the item finder? Now this is a crummy item actually. It just kind of, you use it and it beeps if there's an item around. It's really not that helpful for finding things. It doesn't really tell you where things are. It's kind of crummy. There are many items lying about that aren't obvious. Use item finder to check if there's an item on the ground near you. It doesn't show the exact spot, so you'll have to look yourself. Oh yeah, I heard there are items in Ecruteak's Burn Tower. So, as I said, it's not the best item. The dowsing machine and the remake is... Get out of my way. Is definitely a lot better. But yeah, I mean, not too bad. It's nice to have, but I never use it nor bother with it. But it looks like this is the burn tower here, and before you go in, I do highly advise that you have a Pokemon that can do more than normal or fighting moves, so Nidorino's not going to be out there first. So I'll be putting Quilava out. As we head in here... Oh, it's you! You wanted to get stronger, so you came for the legendary Pokemon. That's supposed to be here. That's your story, right? Well, that's not going to happen, because I'm going to get it. I'm going to be the world's greatest trainer, so a legendary Pokemon would be perfect for me. Well, anyway, I'm getting tired of having a wimp like you always showing up. This is our third battle against Vitamin P right here. And here he is at the Burn Tower. So as I said, you want to be very, very careful because starting off, he's going to have Haunter here. So you want something that will be able to actually damage him. So just keep that in mind. So in this battle, he's got a Haunter on his team here, as you can see. So I've got Quilava and I'm all set to go. So it's going to be pretty nice. So, starting off here, he's got Haunter, level 20. I'll be getting into his moves here in a sec here, right after I do Ember. Try to burn him up, as they say. So, right here, he'll have Haunter, level 20, male. Ghost Poison type with the moves Lick, Spite, Mean Look, and Curse. As you saw there, he will use Curse, and that will cut his HP in half in order to basically put a curse on you, which after every single move that you're on the field will take away 1/4 of your health. The only way to get rid of it is switching out, essentially, that or dying. So just keep that in mind. This Haunter can give you a little bit of trouble because of Curse there, so just be a little wary of that. But he gets a lot of HP, or EXP there, which is awesome. And looks like he's going for the powerhouse right here, so he's going to have Cronkinaw still. So things are looking pretty good. For us here, Flaffy is going to be able to take him on real easily. So this is going to be looking pretty good right here. So he's got Cronkinaw here, level 22. Only pure water type. He'll stay a pure water type as he evolves. With the moves Water Gun, Leer, Bite, and Rage. So awesome. Got the paralysis on him. It's going to be a lot easier. Fully paralyzed. Let's go, boys. Cronkinaw. Too easy there. I saw Cronkinaw look like Fred Flintstone. Looks like he's wearing the caveman thing there around his torso. I don't know. I always thought it was funny. But moving on here, he's going to start with his next Pokemon. He has gained another Pokemon, and that is Magnemite here. So Magnemite is an electric steel type, which we'll be able to catch later if you do want to get another electric type. It is going to be level 18 here with the moves Tackle, Thundershock, Supersonic, and Sonic Boom. This guy isn't really bad whatsoever. It's got a quad weakness to ground, so if you've got that, that's perfect time to use that ground move right here. But Sonic Boom is a move that will only do 20 HP, 20 damage, excuse me, no matter what. Really, I keep thinking everything's HP for some reason. And we're leveling up off of him. This is fantastic, actually. His final Pokemon's going to be Zubat here, so we're going to send out Nidorino, try to take him down. Probably won't be able to do too much. Zubat, level 20, Poison Flying type. Moves Leech Life, Supersonic, Bite, and Confuse Ray. So he has 2 moves that could confuse you. I think that's actually the first 4 moves that Zubat does learn, so there's nothing that he can really do about that, but he does have 2 moves, when Confuse Ray here is more 100% accurate. So we're going to be dealing with confusion, so this really sucks. Nidorino became confused, okay. Alright. I know in Red and Blue, you could press the button at a certain time for you to be not confused. I think. I don't quite know, but that's how it always seemed to me. But that was too easy. I know there's nothing like that in this game. So, Nidorino's level 20, so we just gotta be watching out there. So! Pretty awesome right there. So, we're all set here. So, this is why I hate battling wimps. There's no challenge in it. Why didn't we got that much? Wow, we got a lot of money. That's awesome. Looking pretty great here, my dudes. So, things are looking pretty good. Ah, whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. We'll see about that. I don't know why he would want a legendary Pokemon. He wouldn't take good care of it all whatsoever. We got the Burn Tower here. And Wild Battles. And this is actually kind of an interesting place here. So there's a lot of lore with the story here, as you can tell when I'm talking about legendary Pokemon here. So, with that in mind, this is really the only place where you have to use Rock Smash. You can skip this whole place if you really want, but there's going to be some fire breathers here that we're going to deal with. And they shouldn't be too bad whatsoever, honestly. But there are only 2 new Pokemon in this area. Well, 3 technically. There's the Evolved form of Rattata, which is Raticate here. Like I said, skip Rattata and Raticate. There are definitely better normal types out there, for sure. Next is Coughing. Coughing is a poison type, as you saw Team Rocket use, and there's one being fought against us right here. Coughing is actually not too bad. It's more of a wall when it comes to poison type and anything like that. It is a physical attacker, so that poison type does mesh with it pretty well in this game, because this physical special split hasn't happened. So that's pretty nice here. But, yeah, Coughing actually isn't too bad. It's a wall. I have never really wanted or bothered to use it, to be quite honest. I'm not the biggest fan of poison types, so I just kind of go for the ones that hit hard, but Coughing can be a good wall. It can be a good wall that can actually do some damage and really play around with special conditions. So, if that's something you're looking for, then Coughing is really one of the best you're going to come across. And then finally here, using Rock Smash, you can find a Pokemon only in Gold and Silver. That is by the name of Shuckle here. So Shuckle is a rock bug type, which is a very interesting type, but Shuckle is very famous for being the biggest wall in all of Pokemon. Its stats are basically maxed out on special defense and defense. It is strictly a wall. It's not going to be doing a lot of damage or anything. That's really what it is good for, and that's really all you're going to get out of it. So if that's what you're looking for, Shuckle is going to be your guy. So, I mean, you guys know me. I'm more of an offensive guy, so I don't really bother with Shuckle, but I understand some people like that on their team, and that is literally going to be the best wall. But it is strictly a wall and nothing else. So keep that in mind. As we fight Rattata here. So yeah, so that's some of the new Pokemon you can come across here on the first floor. And that's really all that... Ooh, yeah, there's one other Pokemon I totally forgot to talk about that I absolutely love. So, in Crystal version, you can catch the Evolved form of Coughing, which is going to be Wheezing in the basement floor with a 1% chance throughout all of the day. And yeah, I think Coughing evolves kind of late, level 30s or so, or like late 20s. I don't quite remember. I've never used one, so I don't remember or anything like that. But regardless, if you want that, I say go for it. But in Gold and Silver version here, this is where you can finally start to catch Magmar on the basement floor. And as you guys heard me talk about Magby, I absolutely love Magmar. Magmar is a fantastic Pokemon. It is a all-around great Pokemon. It's not the best when it comes to physical defense, but it attacks really, really well. It is a great special attacker, it is a great physical attacker too, and it's pretty quick. It's not as fast as Electabuzz, which is basically its twin, but it hits pretty hard, and it is a great fire type. There's very few you're going to come across, and honestly, Magmar is going to be your best choice if you did not pick Cyndaquil. That is my honest opinion. So that is one you really do want to consider for your team. It is a fantastic one to use against. It's a fantastic Pokemon. It is so, so good. In case you were wondering, it does not get Magnetar, which kind of stinks, but honestly, I never thought Magmar or Electabuzz needed their evolved forms. It's more icing on the cake, if anything, but I never thought they needed them. I thought they were really fantastic on their own, to be quite honest. They're really great Pokemon. I like them a lot. But I will say here, if you're trying to catch one during the morning time, there's a 5% chance for that, and then at night there's a 5% chance to come across Magmar. Those will be level 14. And if you want a little bit more of a head start there, you can catch a Magmar at level 16 at a 10% chance encounter during the day here in the basement. So just keep that in mind. That guy turns white. He's probably white with embarrassment. So if these Rattatas could leave me alone, I could show you guys something kind of cool. But, you know, we'll see what happens. But, come on, man. Leave me alone! I just want... There's a coughing there. Yeah. I remember a long time ago watching a Let's Play of Pokemon Crystal by Chugger Conroy. I'm sure you guys, maybe some of you guys are familiar with him, maybe not, but he had wanted to use a coughing on his team, and this is where he went. And he literally found a shiny coughing, and he used that. But, let's see what's up here. Huh. So that was awfully kind of strange, but, you know, I wonder what that was about. But that's going to be it for this episode here. Sorry to leave you guys on a cliffhanger like that, but anyways, I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode here. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. Bye, Magnemite. I'm out, dudes.